Hey guys, welcome to my live show. It's 9:30. Share my videos. If you're coming in for the very first time, please share. On this channel we review everything, and in today's video we are going to be reviewing the talent football. Okay, we are going to be reviewing food. Well, we are going to be talking about football today, and I want to know, guys, what do you think? Are footballers made or born? It's just like a talent, yeah. Or what do I? How do I put it? Not really like a talent. It's just like a profession, yeah, a profession. Okay, so we are reviewing football, and the question is, are footballers born or made? Yes. So I actually got messages from some people which I will actually be reading. I got message from two persons. If you are coming for the very first time, please like my video, guys. Just hit that like button and make sure you subscribe if you're coming in for the very first time. Thank you so much. But before I continue, I would like us to actually get an understanding of something, right? To me personally, I would say I think it's a mix. Yeah, it's a mix of both, right? Because even if you're born with a, if you're talented, right? Let me say you're born to be a teacher, right? And you don't train. Or better still, let me say if you're born to be, how do I put it? Let's just focus on the football itself. If you're born to be a footballer and you're not training, right? There are some certain things that only comes when you actually go into the field and you practice, right? So even if you're born as a footballer, you really need that practice, okay? You really need to be made. So to me personally, I would say it's a mix of both, right? Okay, natural talent. Okay, let's say natural talent. Some footballers exhibit extraordinary skills from a young age. That's natural talent. Like from a young age, they actually, you see them, you see them playing as though they have trained, they have been trained or something. Whereas it's just from there you just know that no, this person is a footballer. Like he's born to be a footballer. Okay, continue by saying, uh suggesting they have an innate talent. You also have the physical attribute, that is to show that for you to see someone and know that okay, this is a footballer. You also see the physical attribute. Certain physical traits such as speed, agility, and coordination can be largely genetic and contribute to athletic success. That's simply the truth. Okay, there are some physical attributes. There's a hi, welcome, thank you. Please don't forget to like my video if you're coming in for the very first time. Okay, so there are some things that when you see in a person, you know that okay, this person can do this. Okay, you know this person, you cannot see someone that is very slow, as in maybe in speed, and you think that okay, this person was born to be a footballer. I don't think that's possible. So there are some things that you can see in someone and you just know that okay, this person, you can just pick out. Like for instance, you can see a teacher, only the way the person talks, you say this person is a teacher, this person is a banker, this person is an accountant. Just the way you see them, maybe even in their dressing, right? So it's the same thing to me personally. I would say it's the same thing with football. Yeah, and the same thing with football. It's a mix of both. You should be you can actually have the talent, right? You can be born as a footballer, but you still need to train to become that perfect footballer. Okay, so some people send me a message. Let me read it out. So we cannot even talk about football without mentioning the Samuel Eto'o, the Ringo Bear song, the Mark Vivian Fue, may he so rest in peace. We cannot even talk about football without mentioning Lionel Messi, how do you call him, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, we can't even talk about football without mentioning these great players because they are actually doing a great job. Okay, so someone sent me a message. Let me read it. The person said, for some footballers, they were absolutely dreadful with no practice and had to practice countless hours a week to get as good as they are. And for some others, it came more naturally to them. Take Ronaldo, for example. He wasn't naturally gifted like some other players. There are no videos of his skills being showcased when he was a kid because he simply wasn't that naturally gifted. He worked hard to earn the skill he has, and it eventually paid off. So someone else actually sent me a message talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, that he wasn't born a footballer, but that he instead trained to become what he is today. So I don't know if that is true, but I'm learning this now. I didn't know that. I just know that Cristiano Ronaldo is a great footballer. Yeah, he's a great player. I didn't know he wasn't born a footballer, but rather he trained to become a great footballer. And then the person continued. He said, Messi, on the other hand, was more naturally gifted than Ronaldo. Messi at 10 years old was dripping past entire defenses and making them look silly. We also have to take into consideration that he was a kid. Between ages 5 to 11, Messi was just playing football normally, training a few times a week, but the rest of the time he was just being a normal kid, and still with all that time he was such a talent. But this obviously isn't enough. You also need to work hard, and he did, so it paid off. So the person is trying to say that Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, wasn't born, yeah, that he wasn't born a footballer, but Messi was born a footballer. So he's just saying Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't born a footballer, so he trained to become what he is today. But when you want to look at great footballers like Messi, you will know that they were born for that, because even at his young age, you could see him playing football as though it's a big person playing, right? You could see him playing football as though you could see the football in him. So he's just trying to say Messi was born a footballer, while Ronaldo was trained to become a footballer. And to him, but from what he is saying, it simply means that there are people who are trained to become footballer, and there are people who are born to become footballers. But to me, I actually think it's a mix of both. Like, you can't just be born to become a footballer and you're just out there playing. You also need a training, right? You also need a training. You need a tactics. You need to learn certain things in the field. You need to learn to the resilience and so on and so forth. Yeah, so guys, what do you think? Let me get your own comment at the comment section. What do you think? Do you think it's a mix of both, like born and made, or you think one has to just be born as a footballer, or one has to just be made as a footballer? Thank you so much. What's this guy's name? What's the name? Cheese, what is Chisom? Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure this person is from Nigeria. Yeah, so thank you so much for your own contribution. I saw it and it was great. So according to him, there are people that are made to become footballers, and there are people that are born to be footballers. But I personally, I think it's a mix of both. Yeah, guys, so even if you're born, if you're talented, right, if you're born to be something, I really do think that training is very, very important. You don't just have to feel like, oh, I'm born for this, I'm born for that, and you just maybe get into an office and you start working without going through the training. I really think the training is very, very important. If you were born to be that, good for you. Yes, that is good, because it will make things easier when you want to go for the training. It will make things very, very easy when you are going out there for the training. But now, if you're not born to become that thing that you want to become, you can still train to become. Yes, you can still train. It's very, very possible that people that were not born to be in a certain line of profession, but today they are better than even those that were born to be. Yes, they're better than even those that were born to be, because they actually went into the field, get the training, and they are doing very, very well. Yeah, they are doing very, very well than those that were born to be. So to me, I actually feel it's Cristiano Ronaldo is also called CR7. What's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of CR7? Oh my god, sorry guys, my hair is just scattered. Okay, so what's the meaning of CR7? I really don't understand. But I really do enjoy how they call this guy, Samuel Eto. I really miss him in the field. Like those are people that were encouraging some of us ladies to be watching football. Now the latest person in town that is encouraging ladies to be watching football is it Abube? Yeah. Oh my God. Guys, what do you think? Do you think a footballer is born or made? Like I said, I actually think, personally, to me, it's a mix of both. It cannot be separated. It cannot be separated, because, and the worst of it is, when you think you're just born to become something. I actually think it's better for you not to be born to become something, so you can actually train. Yeah, you can actually train to become, because those that always feel like, I am born for this, I am born for that, they don't always make a perfect match in that field or in that profession, because they just feel like, oh, anything they do, it will work, because they feel they are born to be, it's inside of them. But I feel those that are trained, they always have this mindset that they don't know anything, they want to learn. And at the end of it all, it will actually pay off, because they will put in their all, they will learn, and they will actually achieve and actually reach their goals. Yes. So let me get your own comments, guys. Let me get your own comment. Footballers being made emphasize the importance of training, environment, and dedication in their development. Yes, the environment too also matters. The training, like I said, I've talked of the training. The environment too also matters. Yes, because there are people that, even if you're born to become this, and you don't have access, yeah, to a comfortable environment, yeah, where you can actually train or discover. Yeah, because there are people that are born to be something, but they don't know because they don't have access to certain they don't have access to certain resources, or certain a good, like a convenient environment where they can start bringing out or discovering what they were born to be. It will be difficult for them to know. There are people that have talents in certain things, but they don't even know they are good in that area. So I think the training is good, the training is needed, the environment is needed, and the dedication to is needed. Yeah, if you're not dedicated in something, it will be difficult for you to be perfect in that area. So I keep on saying, to me, it's a mix of two. You need to be born to become something, and you also have to focus on training yourself, which is being made. Yeah, so it's a mix of two. Okay, and you also need a coaching, someone that is always there to encourage you. Oh, you can do it, because there are people that are very, very discouraging. Like, they can just kill the talent in you. They can kill the talent in you. But there are people that will encourage you. Oh, you can do it, you can do this, and before you know, you're just perfect in that profession. You're just perfect in it. Whereas there are people that were born to be that thing, but because of how another person is going to kill your spirit, like, you can't even do anything, you feel like, no, you cannot do it, whereas it's something that you were born to become. All right, so I feel the coaching area too is very, very important. The dedication is important, the training is important. So if you are talented or you're born to become something, please, you also need a training. Yeah, you need to train yourself. Don't just say, oh, I'm born to be this, I can do anything. No. So you need to be trained, you need to be dedicated, and also you need a coaching. You need someone to always encourage you, tell you you can do it. And please, guys, if you're watching me and you're that type of person that always kills people, I mean, it's good to always encourage the people around you. Let them know that they can do it. Let them know that, because there are words that when you can, like, there are words that when you say to people, it actually discourage them. And there are things that when you say to people, actually encourage them, and you see them doing things that they thought they could not do, but just because of your encouraging words, they do better. Okay, so guys, just what we have today. Sorry, last Sunday it was really an interesting topic, but that topic we will handle it next Monday. Yeah, we'll handle that topic next Monday. But there was power failure, and we could not, there was no way we could hold our life. All right, so today I should bring something very, very interesting, like football, so we should talk about. So thank you so much, Chiso, for your own contribution. Yeah, and a shout out to Samuel Eto, a shout out to Ringo Bess, is it Ringo Besson, a shout out to Mark Vivian Foye, may he so rest in peace, because these are great Cameroon footballers who have made football beautiful for Cameroonians to actually watch. Yeah, a shout out to them. and more grace. Yeah, yeah, may God help them. So they continue to make us proud. Though some most of them are even retired. It's Abubakar that is now ringing. But it's okay. It's that God is definitely going to help us. Yeah, guys. So I'm not going to be taking much of your time today. So next week we actually have a great topic. Thanks to all those who have contributed. So today we had just two contributions. Some two people actually send their own points through my WhatsApp, and I'm sure they didn't want to call, but it's very okay. Yeah. So like I said, you can always send your contribution through the number that is always kept on the screen. And two people just did. I really, really appreciate your contribution. So to them, there are people that are born, there are people that are made. But like I said, personally to me, it's a mix of both. It can't be separated. Even if you were born with that, you need to be trained. Okay. And for me, it's better. Some are made, some are born. Okay, thank you so much. Hello, sis. Hello. Welcome to my live program. Thank you guys so much for joining in. So, before we came, we're actually asking if footballers are born or made. That goes for all the professions, right? If they are born or made, or you think it's a mix of both. I said, I think it's a mix of both. Even if you were born, you still need the training. You still need the training. Yeah, you still need the training. And Chisom from Nigeria said some footballers are born, while some footballers are made. Yeah, some are made. And he said he quoted an example of Cristiano Ronaldo being a made footballer. So Cristiano Ronaldo was a made footballer. If you didn't know that, I hope you know it today. He was actually made while Lionel Messi was born. So he said at a little age, when you are born with it, training is less made. Okay, okay. So when you are born with it, training is less made. Okay, so training will be easier. I think that's the point, right? So when you are born with as a footballer and you engage into the training, is it make things easier. I think that's what he's trying to say. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, so today I've learned something. So I did not know that Messi was actually born and Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't even know who to choose. Oh my God, like I'm just confused. Who am I even supporting? Is it Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? I'll go in for my Abubakar. I cannot choose somebody that is not from my country. It's not possible now. It's not possible. DC says you are right. It's a mixture of both because they require training to perfect the skill. That's it, sis. That is it. Because I don't think you can just say, "Oh, I was born to become this," and then you just relax. I mean, there are some certain things that can only come when you actually learn, when you actually get into the field. Okay, take for instance, like let's say nurses, right? Even with the knowledge they have in class, they will always send them into the field. They will always send them for internship. I mean, like almost like most of the time they'll always send them for internship so they can practice. Even if you were born to be this, there are some certain things you still need to get into the field and learn so you can become better. So it's like I said, to me it's actually the mixture of both. Yeah, it's a mixture of both. Why? Okay, the Taufo says someone who is born with it doesn't need to go to a training or football school at. Oh my God, really? Really, really, really. I don't believe in that. I mean, if you were born to become a footballer, you still need to go. You still need to go. I mean, this is said all the players were trained at some point because Messi goes for training before games, right? I don't watch football, but it's what it is. Training is required to perfect the skill. I totally agree with you, sis. I totally agree with you. You cannot say because somebody was born the training is not required, or you don't need to go to or you don't need to go to a football school. Why you really need I think knowledge is also very important. Even in these football games, knowledge too is important because there are some certain things. Okay, take for instance when they score a goal, most of the time I'm just so happy. Before I know, they will say, oh, it's overs, oh, it's corners, oh, is this. I'm like, what is this? All I know is that the person kicked the the ball and enter the pole. Why are they canceling the goal? You see, but if you went for training, you definitely understand. I don't think you will just be bonded. You understand that kicking a ball this way is kicking a ball this way is overs. If you don't go to school or if you don't go for the training, you need to go for the training to know that okay, you need to stand here to kick the ball into the pole. You don't need to touch when you're playing a football. You don't need to touch it with your hand. I think the train that's what the training is all about. Yeah, sis, I totally agree with you. Seriously, it's a mix of both. Yeah, it's a mix of both. Even if you're not a footballer, if you are in any other line of profession, it says they said training is just to keep fit, nothing more. Okay, he said musicians. Okay, they said training is just to keep fit, nothing more. I really do not believe that. Seriously, it means if you're born to be something, you don't really need the training, because if you're saying the training, they said training is just to keep fit, nothing more. It simply means, it's not really important to go into the field to train or what. It means when they call for a match, you just leave your house and you just go into the field and you're playing because you think you were born. No, 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 no. So I really do think the training is necessary. Really, the training is necessary. Even if you were born to be that, you still need the training. Daviki, hello, Daviki TV. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm super excited. How are you doing? Daviki is a content creator, guys. I mean, you guys should check him out. He's doing great. He's doing great on his channel. He's actually creating comedy skits. So please, after this, you guys should check Daviki out. He's a Cameroonian content creator and he's doing great job. Okay, this is a musician practice vocals, pastors, priests go for seminary training to perfect their calling and follow protocol. Exactly, sis. That is what I'm saying. Exactly. Okay, because you're a man of God, you're called to be a man of God. These men of God still go to schools, right? So Mr. Tatare cannot say that no, because you are born to be this, you shouldn't go for training. I really do not agree with that. I keep on saying, to me personally, it's a mix of both. Tatarefo says, I'm a born teacher. I have never gone to training school. Training doesn't mean it is a football. Training doesn't mean it is a football school. God, I really don't know how to convince you. I really don't know how to convince you. But I'm still having this feeling that it's a mixture of both. The both. You need to go for the training. You need to go for the training. It's not just for footballer, guys. It's for any other person out there. If you feel you are good in a you were born, yeah, even those that have these beautiful voices, right, these singers, they still go for training. Even with the, because I've seen people that have nice, I mean, their voice is something else, but they don't even know how to lead praises. They don't even know how to lead worships. But there are people that they don't have that nice voice, as you know, but they are doing so well. They know the song to give. They know how to enter another song without stressing the drummers or the, yeah, without stressing the drummers. But there are people that have nice voice. Daviki said everyone needs training in whatever field. Singers still go for vocals. That is it. I totally agree with you. That is it. You cannot say you were born to, you have a nice voice, right? And you're not going for training. It's not possible. And this is say, as a teacher, so you mean you have never taken any course or something to help make your teaching calling perfect? That's a good question. That is a good question. And Mr. Tatarefo needs to come and answer that question. You cannot just say, oh, you are a teacher. So you mean you have never gone for any training, as in maybe taken a course to follow some certain rules in training, or how to go about um some certain rules in teaching, sorry, or how to go about teaching. You mean you just got into the classroom and you are just teaching like that? I really don't believe in that. Really, I really don't believe in that. Tata said there are people who started playing in their quarters town. As they grow, they get to another level. But that is training. That is training. There are people who started playing in their quarters. That is training. Town, as they grow, they get to another level. It's because they were training. It's because they were training, and these people that are training are better. I'm saying so because I've seen people, like I always use example these singers, because that's what made me to even ask these questions. Are footballers born or made? Yeah, because I know it's a profession, right? Because I see people having nice voice. I mean that if they sing, it's like the angels will come down. But during worships, during praises, you see them giving a song, while people are dancing, while the drummers are doing their things. All of a sudden, this lady will just get into another song, and everywhere is just confused. Like they don't even know when to get into another song, which song to give, so that they don't stress the musicians or the drummers, right? But if you went for training, all this is because they feel that they have nice voice. They were born for this. I mean, it's a talent. I mean, it's inside of them. They don't need to go for training. But now those that don't even have nice voice, oh, but they are just so passionate about singing. You see them getting into the train. You see them getting the training, get into the field, train themselves, and they are doing perfectly well. This is the same like footballers. Is the same like footballers. You cannot say you were born for this. You cannot say we're born for this and you don't want to go for training because you feel like, oh, I can do anything. Okay, like I said, I watched a football match. When they scored, I was just so happy. And all of a sudden I heard the goal was cancelled, and I was like surprised. I was surprised. They said the person, it was over or something. I'm like, what is over? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Imagine you didn't go for training as a footballer. Yes, you were born. You have the physically, when people look at you, they say this is a footballer, right? When you kick a ball, they know that this is a footballer. But when you get into the field, it's a different story. It's a different story, sir. Everyone is born with a gift and talent. What will make you stand out? Training yourself to master those gifts and talents. You don't need to be in a large environment before you consider your training. Okay, taking an online course, watch YouTube videos to learn something is you training yourself about something. That is it. That is just it. That is just it. So I totally agree with Ndesi. I totally agree with her, because like I said, me, I prefer someone that is trained than someone that is born. Because these people that are born with something, they hardly accept that. Oh my god, what am I even saying? The therefore say, I'm not saying you do not need to train. I'm not saying you do not need the training. I'm sure that's what I want to say. Like I said, training is just to keep fit. Singers go for training to work with instruments. Footballers have no instruments they play with except ball, boat. Well, this is just, I really don't know how to convince you. But I keep saying training is important. And if you ask me, should I be born for something or should I train for something? I'll just go. Jejely, I'll just go for the training. I'll just go for the training. Yes, I'll just go for the training. Imagine you were born and you did not discover, because there are people that are, what are you saying, sir? Training is training, sir. Oh my god, training, what are you saying, sir? Training is training. This is a training is training. Training is training, really. Yeah, so me, I'll prefer to be trained. Like I said, me, I'll prefer to be trained than to be born. I know what I'm saying. I keep insisting because singers, nice voice, but they will lead praise. Somebody will be dancing, enjoying. All of a sudden, they will enter another song. Like everybody is just confused. Even the drummers are confused because she did not go for training. She felt it was just about the voice. Yeah, she got a nice voice. So what is it again that is needed? Man, you need the training. You need the training. So to me, I'm going home with something. I need the training. They said training we are mixing up here is a school or a normal training. I have seen a born drummer wasn't taught. I have seen a born drummer wasn't taught. But there are some certain things which you actually need to go. Maybe the school, you can just take a course. It doesn't really mean that you need to have the certificate. What to me, I would say, I'm talking about the knowledge. Yes, I'm talking about the knowledge, because most of the time I think this certificate is just for us to actually, because if you tell somebody that okay, I can do this, most of the time if you get into a company and you tell somebody you can do this, the person will be asking for certificate, because to them they'll not allow you to first of all work before they can like accept that okay, you're able to do this. They'll first of all ask for the certificate. But I feel what is more important is the knowledge. What is more important is the knowledge. Even if you go for the training, right, without having the certificate, because I don't think you can go to a school and then you come out without them giving you a certificate. But there are courses online that you can just study like that without even getting the certificate. Like you just go there to get the knowledge. That therefore say football knowledge comes when we watch. I have much knowledge on football rules because I watch. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. But to me, like I said, the knowledge is very, very important. Yes, the knowledge is important. And I think you having the knowledge is just like training. You having a or taking a course to study something is not necessarily because if you're talking about school, it means because I know when you go to a school, you still they need to give you the certificate. There is no way you can go to school complete and you come out without having a certificate, right? But you can go online. There are free courses online. You go there just to get the knowledge, just to get the knowledge. There is you can come out without any certificate. But I think if after acquiring that knowledge, it's still training. After you have gotten the knowledge, it is still training. So guys, to me, summarily, I would say, I don't know about you, but I think somebody is learning something today. But to me, I'm going home with something. Training is important. That I was saying, did you find out if Messi went to a football school? According to what Chisom from Nigeria, I just believe in these Nigeria people. According to what Chisom said he himself is a footballer. Maybe in their Kati, I'm not sure he's a big footballer. Maybe in their Kati or something. According to what the way he explained everything, is like he has so much knowledge in this football. So he said Messi was born a footballer. Cristiano Ronaldo. Who am I to argue? Where will I even get this information unless I get to do a little findings? Because I didn't really focus on a particular footballer, right? I didn't really focus on a particular. I think that's a research I'm going to do. I didn't really focus on a particular footballer to know if this person was born or this person was made. But from the what my from the message, or better still from what my viewer or my fan from Nigeria said, he said Cristiano Ronaldo, there is no video that shows him training when he was a kid, but you could see Lionel Messi training when he was a kid, which simply means that Cristiano Ronaldo became a good footballer or a great footballer just through training, while Lionel Messi became a great footballer because he was born to be that. If the fan is saying that and they are the ones watching football and understand everything about football, who am I to argue? Did you find out if Messi went to football school? So, well, for that, like I said, I didn't really do research on that. Yeah, I was just bringing this topic because I didn't want to focus on singers, but I was directing this thing to them. I was directing this thing to them because it pained me so much when I'm enjoying music. You give song of praises. We are not arguing, but stating facts. Okay, if you say so, if you say so. Yeah, because it pain me so much when they give us music, we are enjoying and dancing. All of a sudden, they switch and enter another music. You are now confused with their dance steps. Why? And you cannot even correct them because they will tell you that they have a nice voice. If you tell them that go for training, I have a sister in my church. She keeps saying that even if you have a nice voice, please come for training. That is somebody, a big hand, somebody that is singing in weddings. If she's telling you to come for training and she has that kind of nice voice, it means she knows what she's saying. She knows what she's saying. So I will just go with it that training is very important. Thank you guys so much. I'm very, very grateful that you actually got into a shout out to DC Betson from the US. A shout out to everyone. A shout out to Tatare for a shout out to everyone that training is good. Practice makes perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Finally, we have accepted with us that training is good. Practice makes perfect. Thank you so much, all. And we are coming to the end of this live show. And I'm waiting for you guys again on Monday. If you have any topic that you really want us to talk about, you bring it on. We are not here to argue, but to learn. We are not here to argue. So if you have something you actually want us to talk about, pick out great information that can help us grow, I will be very, very happy to have all of you. All right. So as it is, I already someone is pursuing, someone is on my neck. Like the whole of today, the person was like, I gave my topic. Like he gave me a topic last week that he want us to talk about. I did not talk on that topic. And the guy is just so mad. He's like, why didn't you talk on my topic? So I think next Monday we are going to be handling that topic. I don't know why he's insisting on that topic. He's insisting on that topic, guys. I really don't know. Oh my god, Lizzie, thank you so much for super chatting me. Oh my god. Let's celebrate their first super on a live. Guys, we have a super chat from the USA. $10. Oh my god. Thank you so much, sis. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, we are going to be meeting next Monday, and the topic is just going to be mad because I don't know, maybe it's an experience this guy went through. He keeps saying we should talk on this topic concerning ladies. I really don't know. So I will just honor him because he's a great fan. And next week we are going to be handling his topic. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. I'm super excited. If you haven't liked my video, please do me a favor and hit on that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video to as many people as possible. Thank you so much, and see you next Monday at exactly 9:30 p.m. Thank you so much. Mwah. I love you all. Bye bye.